Hi everybody, I'm Medri Singh PD. This is Group S5. These are our group members. Our presentation is about an alternative for electric water heaters. People use electric water heaters in their day-to-day life and in industries. In this presentation, we are going to talk about what are the problems that people have to face with electric water heaters and how people can solve their problems in a proper way with the best alternatives for electric water heaters. Reduce the usage of expenditure energy and its effect to the environment. Introducing new eco-friendly alternatives are some importance of this project. Let's move on to the next slide. Nichrome, magnesium, aluminium, silicon fiber insulation, copper, stainless steel are some raw materials of this product. Let's look at the properties of electric water heaters. We can divide it into nature of power supply, rated voltage, rated current, rated power, maximum temperature, minimum water flow rate, and water pressure. Now I will give my chance to Anupam.
Thank you, Devgini. Hi, I am Alvarachi MAP. I'm going to introduce to you what are the properties and the ingredients in the electric water heaters. According to the diagram, to keep the product strengths, we can use nickel, aluminium, and copper. And also they are high cost materials. Producers use brittle materials like nickel, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, fiber, plastic, and copper. There are some electrical conductivity materials like nickel, aluminium, copper, and nichrome. And also the flammable materials like magnesium and plastic used to make this product. Then we consider about the product manufacturing. There are three main parts in the electric water heaters. They are heat rod, storage tank, and electric components. Heat rod is connecting with the temperature regulators. Storage tank is made by plastic, silicon, and stainless steel. After connecting electric components, we must build circuits and do some tests for that. When manufacturing this product, we must consider about the emitment of the product. After assembling, we must run some tests about water leaking, water pressure, and temperature testing. After getting results, we can release our product into the market. Now I am going to tell you what are the uses of electric water heaters. Electric water heaters used to heat. Electric water heaters are used into domestic uses like cooking, drinking, and bathing. Using to power industry to generate electricity and using agricultural industry for plantings and etc. Now I'm hand over the presentation to Miranga to continue.
Thank you, Anupa. I'm BMDMP Basnayaka, and I'm going to talk about what are the problems with the existing product. In this topic, we can divide this topic into four parts. So as you can see, there are four parts. First one is social, then environmental, economical, and manufacture. So I'm going to brief the most important points of these topics. So under social, we have to consider about the water temperature and the low hot water pressure. So then I would like to go to the environmental side. So we must consider about the pollution factors under this topic. So when I talk about the environment economical side, so we have to consider about the price and the tank size and the how we can reduce the power usage. Then I'm going to the manufacturing side. So this product must be has to be a uh, uh, sustainable product. So then I would like to go to my next slide. Actually, this is about what are the alternatives are available. So as you can see, the first one is water solar water heaters, and second one is wind power water heaters, and the third one is heat pump. So then I would like to flash upon towards my next slide. Actually, this is about alternatives. What are the alternatives that are available? So as you can see, in this table, in the right side of the table, we have alternative solution. In the middle part, we have named it as what previous problems are addressed by the solution. Actually, this part is about what we can solve using our alternative solution. The first part gives you a rough idea about the alternative solution. So as you can see, the first one is solar panels. So using solar panels, we are going to decrease the usage of electricity. So as a conclusion, I can say alternative for absorbing high capacity of power. So second one is use heating pumps. So it is somewhat important. Actually, it is really important. So as you can see in the middle part, we described it as decreasing the time duration of water heating procedure. So sometimes when you're going to bath, you may feel that after few minutes your water temperature is low. So we can solve this problem. Actually, as a conclusion, I can say alternative for the heating time duration. So the third one is we are going to heat the water using direct sunlight. So this alternative solution about that. So we can solve the problems, actually environmental problems, using this solution. So as a conclusion, I can say this is a very good alternative for environmental issues. Now I'm going to hand over this presentation to my friend Lokuliana, and thank you all.
Thank you, Miranda. I'm Lapulian LWDT. So let's see our proposed alternative for electric water heaters. It is the heater. It is the heat pump. According to that, its heating method is first, heat pump pulls surrounding ambient air and transfer it into the water cylinder to heat heat up the water. Usually, this does not take long time to heat and reheat water. Now I'm going to next slide to introduce benefits of heat pump. As you see, it saves up to 75% energy usually consumed, and this heat pump working every day, even though it is a cloudy day. You know, solar systems do not work properly because of solar systems do not generate current on cloudy days. When it comes to handling, we can customize running period, temperature also. So it's a very user friendly, and this water pump does not generate combustion and gas emission. So that's shown heat pump is eco-friendly. So we can recommend this heat pump as the best alternative. Now let's see conclusion of the presentation. Vatsala.
Thank you, Dimdu. I'm Patrika DNWK. Let's move on to the discussion. Through this project, we have introduced three alternatives for electric water heating systems. They are fully solar-powered water heating system, heating water using solar, and the water heating pump. Among these three alternatives, we have considered that the heat pump as the best alternative, which is equal to the original product in performances. It's more durable, efficient, and cheaper to run than other alternatives. And the heat pump water heaters use a small amount of electricity to move heat from the surrounding air to the water as well. Further in this slide, we have included few citations to show similarities of performances in between the heat pump and the original products. Finally, moving on to the conclusions. Nowadays, people face several problems while working with electric water heaters, such as not enough hot water, cannot control the running period, taking long period of time to heat and reheat, and etc. From our project, we have selected heat pump as the best alternative solution for the electric water heater system, which minimize the above mentioned problems. And also, it's both user-friendly and eco-friendly, which anyone can handle easily. So these points evident that heat pump as the best alternative to the electric water heaters. Move on. These are the references with source links where we have collected information through our project. Okay, this is the end of our presentation. Thank you.